A noble rich man in Plymouth did dwell. He had but one daughter, a beautiful girl. A handsome young farmer with riches supplied. He courted this fair maid to make her his bride. He courted her long and gained her love, and then she intended this young man to prove. When he asked her to marry, she quickly replied, and told him right off she would not be his bride. He vowed then that home he quickly would steer, and by a sad oath to her he did swear, how he'd wed the first woman that e'er he did see, if she was as mean as a beggar could be. She ordered her servants this man to delay, her jewels and rings she laid them away. She put on the worst of old rags she could find, she looked like a teapot before and behind. She rubbed both her hands on the old chimney back, then blackened her face from corner to crack. Then around to the road she flew like a witch, with her petticoat hoisted all on the half-hitch. The young man came riding, and when he did see her, he cried out, alas, for his oath he did fear. But being so faithful to keep his word true, he soon overtook her, saying, pray, who are you?
I am a woman.
This answer did suit him as well as the rest. It lay very heavy and hard on his breast. How can I bear for to make her my bride? But still he did ask her behind him to ride.
Your horse'll throw me, I know.
No, he replied, my horse he will not. So then she climbed up and behind him she got. He wished himself well, from his promises free, but he turned to her, saying, will you have me?
Yes, I will.
My heart it doth fail me, I dare not go home. My parents will think I am sorely undone. I will leave you here with my neighbor to tarry. Within a few days with you I will marry.
You won't, I know.
He told her he would, and home he did go. He soon told his father and mother also of his woeful case, and how he had sworn. His parents said to him, for that do not mourn. Oh, ne'er break your vows, son, but bring home the girl. We'll soon snug her up, and she'll do very well. They asked his old spark to the wedding to come. Her servants replied that she was not at home. They invited her maidens to wait on her there, and then for the wedding they all did prepare. Published they were, and invited the guests, and then they intended the bride for to dress.
I'll just be married in my old clothes.
When they were married they sat down to eat. With her fingers she hauled out the cabbage and meat. As she stood a-stooping, some called her his bride, saying, pray go along and sit by his side.
I'll just sit in the chimney corner like I'm used to.
She burned all her fingers in the pudding eye fag, then licked them and wiped them off on her rags. They gave her a candle, what could she want more, and showed her the way to the chamber door.
Husband, when you hear my shoes go clong, you may come along.
Upstairs then she went and kept stepping about. His mother said to him, what think is the route? He cried out, dear mother, pray don't say a word, for ne'er any comfort can this world afford. A little while later her shoes they went clong. They gave him a candle, bade him go along. Upstairs he went, and quickly he found as handsome a lady as e'er stepped the ground. All dressed in the richest of clothes to behold, she was finer and fairer than pictures of gold. He greatly rejoiced at this end to his fears, for he'd married the lady he'd courted for years. Downstairs then they went, and a frolic they had, which made both their hearts feel merry and glad. They looked like two flowers which pleased the eye, with many full glasses all wish them great joy.